going on? This is Chris from 5 Idiots Talking Toys. Welcome back for part 2 of my Baggie collection. I just want to say thank you to the 7 viewers who actually watched part 1 and care enough to watch it. So I will show you the rest of my Baggies. I do have a bunch at CAS right now being graded. I want to say about 10 or 15 of them. I actually do have more Baggies here. They are in one of the plastic tubs in my basement that I totally forgot that I even had when I was moving into my new setup. So I'm gonna have to dig those out soon and post those also. I just really forgot that I had them, but I think they're mainly like the common ones. You know, when it comes to Baggies, Baggies are such a very niche group of collectors. Not everyone collects Baggies. A lot of people don't even like Baggies. Mostly everyone stays away from them. You know, for me, I absolutely love them. It's my second favorite line to collect outside of regular loose graded, and sometimes it's even like my favorite. It's weird how some of the more common ones, like an ATST driver, you can sell the Baggie for $80 sealed all day long. And sometimes people buy them and sometimes they don't, but yet a loose figure of an ATST driver is $60 to $65. So it doesn't really make any sense. I'd rather have him in a bag also for $15, $20 more. And I think most Baggies are underpriced because there's just not a lot of us collectors out there that do collect them. But I do think one day down the road, they're definitely going to start going up in value more, as they have been, you know, in the past couple of years. I think they're definitely going to go up a lot more in value. But enough of my bull crap. Let's get on to what I'm about to show you. So, one of them is the standard Emperor Baggie. He got graded in AFA 85. This is the ESB-C Baggie. I'm sure this is the same one that comes in the mailer. These are mass produced. You can buy him $40, $50 probably. But of course I wanted to get a loose one because I do have him in the mailer, so I added that. Next one is Prune Face, my favorite, graded 85. That's an ESB-A Baggie because of the box lettering in the back. And again, very common Baggie. You will see these selling for $75, you know, most of the time, when the figure itself is 40-ish loose. It doesn't really make much sense, but you know, people don't want Baggies, so. Next one is Lando Calrissian. He got graded an 80 plus, and that's a ESB-C Baggie. Not so hard to get, kind of common. And yes, if you're wondering, I forgot my gloves today. C-3PO, removable limbs. This is a CAS 85, and that's a Return of the Jedi C, because the lettering is green on it and not the usual blue writing. That's the removable limbs one, common one also. Next up is Barada. Now I have the Amanaman and the EV99 at CAS getting graded. I did them all individually. This is an 80 plus, an ESB-C Baggie. This is what you would find in the Dungeon Playhouse set. So, that. Imperial Commander, ESB-C Baggie. And this got graded in 85. Not so much a hard one to get, again. Here's Greedo, an SWC Baggie. He's 80 plus. Greedo Baggies, there's a bunch of different kinds. Some that came in the Cantina set, some that came in other packs. So there's a couple of different kind of Greedo Baggies. Like I said, you know, for the most part, most figures, not all, but most figures did come in various style Baggies. So I'm just trying to do one of each for now. And then if I get bored, maybe I'll go down that rabbit hole. Or if I find one for a cheap price, I pick it up. Here is Tuscan Raider, or the Sand People as they called it back then. Got graded in 85. It's an SWB baggie because of the black lettering. So he's very nice. Nice 85 grade. Not one you see every day. Then you got my Luke Bespin ESB-C baggie, got graded in 80. I've shown these before on my Luke Bespin focus video. So if you've missed that, just scroll back and check it out. Might as well do the rest of my Luke baggies since I haven't started. This is a Palatoy Q, graded in 85. And then this is a Return of the Jedi G, graded 85. I believe this is the China one? Raised bar? Yeah, this is the raised bar China one. Fairly common. I also have ESB-A baggie of Luke Bespin being graded at CAS right now. That's more of a harder one to find than these. Next one is Leia Bespin. She got graded in 85, and this is the ESB-C baggie. Get such a bad glare in this room. There's nothing I can do about it. I've tried so many things. This is the Snowtrooper, Imperial Stormtrooper as they labeled it, baggie style ESB-G, and it got graded an 80 plus. What you'll find a lot of the times with the white figures is, especially the Stormtroopers, Snowtroopers, Princess Leia, they do discolor a lot. The limbs do turn a different color, and most of the time the tape on the inside, for whatever reason on the white figure, the tape goes yellow. So, Snowtrooper. Next is a Death Squad Commander, SWB baggie, graded in 85. He's not an everyday one that you see. You got AT-AT Commander, grade 85. He's a common, ESB-D. You can find these anywhere. Fairly cheap. I have another Luke X-Wing I didn't show you in the part 1 video, but there's actually another one that I have. This is the ESB-A baggie. I believe the other one was ESB-C. This got graded in 80. Now we have Princess Leia. And this is a ESB-C baggie, and she got graded in 80 also. She's actually very nice and white. I'm assuming because the lettering is rubbed off on the baggie, that's maybe why it dropped it down, because she looks awesome herself. Next is TIE Fighter Pilot. This is an ESB-D baggie, got graded in 80 plus. And then this is my other TIE Fighter Pilot. This is a ESB-H baggie, got graded in 80. This is like the oversized baggie one. You see how it's flapped in the back. So. Then I have a Luke Jedi. This is the green Saber one. He's a little bit more fairly common also, but still goes for a lot of money because it's Luke Jedi and everyone loves Luke Jedi. He got graded in 85, and that's a Return of the Jedi H baggie. I love how the cape is still wrapped up. Here's a B-Wing, Return of the Jedi F. Got graded in 85. Here's another Han Solo baggie. This is a ESB-H baggie with the large head. He got graded in 80. Here's Han and trench coat. Return of the Jedi J, and it got graded an 85 plus. This is like my Vader case that I have of the Baggie. I want to say this is one of the newer or the older style cases of CAS when they first did the Baggies, because this is very large compared to their newer ones that they now put out. You can see the difference there. Same size figure, everything. So I'm assuming this was like an earlier style one. I hate these. Just stick with these. These are the nice ones. But 85 plus. Then I got a red snaggletooth, red schnag, graded 80, ESB-D Baggie. When it comes to honestly graded baggies, I'm actually happy with a 75 and up. I don't really, to try and hit an 85 in every baggie is just nearly impossible. So I'm cool with 75s and up, no problem with that at all. You know, I probably won't upgrade unless I see something that's really, really cheap, I do, but for the most part I don't. This is Yoda. Showed this in my Yoda focus, 80 plus, ESB-A baggie. I want to get the ESB-C baggie version, and I do want to get the one with the orange snake, which is a lot harder to get, the orange snake. So here's a Stormtrooper, SWB. And as I said before, the white figures, you see the gun right there, how it's in that little plastic sleeve. They always wrapped up the Stormtrooper in a separate little plastic sleeve while it turns yellow. Most of them are always yellow. So it's, you know, it is what it is. It's still a bag Stormtrooper. Nine Numb. This is a Palatoy A baggie. It's an 85 plus. Then I have an Ugnaught baggie. This is an 85 plus also. This is an 80 ESB-D baggie. I want to say this came in that box set for the Bestman figures. Han Bestman, him, Lobot, and who's the fourth one I'm trying to think of right now. Can't think of it right now, but it came in that set. And then you got an R5-D4 baggie. And that's an ESB-C, graded an 80 plus. Again, definitely not one you see all the time. I think this was a Poppy baggie. I think this came in the Poppy, but I'm not really too sure. And then you got a Death Star Droid baggie. I absolutely love the baggie, and I absolutely hate the case. It got graded a 90, and it's an SWD baggie. I can't stand these cases. They are just so big. Like, look at it compared to CAS, how much bigger it is. And then look at it compared to AFA. I don't know, there's just no need for that. It's too big. It takes up too much space. I wish they made it smaller. I know, I'm pretty sure one of the baggy guys actually designed this, and I know who he is, and I'm not knocking it or anything. I'm just saying that I don't like it. It's just too big. It doesn't even fit on my acrylic stands. Here is the UKG that I wish they all did, which is a lot smaller than that. This is a prune face one. This is a Palatoy baggie, small blue text, graded a 90. So these prune face baggies, from what I was told when I bought them from one of the baggy guys, who was one of the main baggy guys actually, there's only a couple of known examples of these to exist that people actually have. Now, no one really cares about prune face, which is why it's not that big of a deal. To be a prune face collector like me, it is a big deal for myself. But the next two that I'm gonna show you, like, you know, he said that there was only one or two, or maybe two or three known to ever exist. So This is in that big case, another prune face baggie. This is a Pal Toy baggie. This is small blue horizontal text, so that's different. Graded a 90. And then this is a Euro A baggie, graded a 90 of prune face. But, you know, it means nothing because no one cares about prune face. If it was Boba Fett, it'd be very different. So, I will probably dig out the rest of those baggies I have downstairs. I will do a part 3 or show that in the mailer video that I'm going to be putting out soon. And then once CAS gets done with my other baggies, I will make a video of those also. Just want to say thank you for watching. We recently hit 2,500 subs. We've added a lot of subs over the last few weeks. Just want to say thank you to everyone who has joined. You know, we do put out some really great content. Most of us are very knowledgeable in certain areas, and I think people can definitely get a lot from the show if they watch it. And the fact that we add some comic relief in every once in a while, or mainly all the time, it definitely helps watch someone spin around a boring plastic toy all the time. So thank you to everyone that watches. Thank you who subscribed. Please like this video and just be on the lookout for more content. Thank you very much.